Dignitaries, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tshering Sherpa. I come from Khumbu region of Nepal, which houses the world's tallest peak, Mount Everest. I have been witness to the past changes to the lives and livelihood of Himalayan communities as well as the Himalayas over the last 6 decades. As you all know that 1960s there were more than 3,000 glaciers, and today almost all the glaciers are melt and transformed into thousands of small and big glacial lakes come up across the Himalayas. Many of them have now become dangerously big. One of the biggest of them, the world's most top glacial lake, Imjatso, situated at 5,010 meters high. I saw developing in front of my own eyes since my childhood. In 1960, this huge glacial lake came about literally on a playground where myself and my friends used to play while grazing our yaks. In 1962, the glacier changes into a small pond like about the size of Naksal's Nagpokhri, and eventually grew bigger. The Khumbu Glacier, my childhood playground, no longer provides steady support underneath our feet due to rapid melting. In 2012, a group of Japanese scientists under Kathmandu University, Dr. Rizan Kayasta is here, under Kathmandu University, measured the size of the lake, which was 3 kilometers long, more than 1 kilometer wide, and 142 meters deep. It is feared that such lakes outburst at any time, any moment. Let's note that all of the Himalayas are sitting on one of the most unstable and seismically active ecological landscape where earthquake is a regular phenomenon. One can only imagine the danger under which much of the Himalayan communities in the Himalayas live with, literally millions of tons of water held back by fragile moraine wall that can break even a small avalanches or earthquake. Indeed, many of such tragic events are already happening in the Himalayas that seldomly gets reported in the international press. Being dense settlement on the bank of the river, the civilization is prone to the impact of growth. The threat of the glacial lake outburst flood is very real to us with the mountain communities, Himalayan communities. It can burst at any time, any moment. allowing terrific vertical tsunami to race down the high mountain valleys, drowning, destroying, sweeping away everything, building the destructive forces, knocking down the communities like the dominoes until they reach at the sea level. This is very sensitive and urgent issue. We have been seeking help from the government and the international communities. We, the mountain communities, have a wealth of knowledge and experience accumulated through many generations how to cope with the health environment and to adapt to changes in the climate. We have rich experience and indigenous solution to the climatic challenges. However, we have never faced any challenges that match the enormous challenges of the current climate change problem. As a result, our traditional knowledge needs to be supported by advancing technology, and our current resources and abilities needs to be bolstered by those nations that are more developed through the collaborative efforts. We must improve the resilience of Himalayan communities by developing sustainable solutions and practices in the field of water, food security, renewable energy, energy efficiency in the mountain regions that will provide benefit for the climate change adaptation and disaster risk reduction. If we do not take immediate actions, the millennium-old heritage from which the whole world could have benefited would be totally lost. The mountains are not only the tourism destination, they are the water tower for billions of people in the world. If the water tower is empty, what will happen? Just think, it will create a humanitarian crisis that we never seen before. Therefore, saving the Himalaya means saving ourselves, saving our future generations. So let's think sustainably, act now, work together. What we can do today should not wait for tomorrow to save the Himalayas. With these few words, thank you very much.